We passed a really, really great bill last session, and we wanted to be sure that we are able this session to address some of our youngest, most vulnerable athletes. So this bill provides for a flyer, a statement, information for parents to become educated on the dangers of concussions. What are the signs of a concussion? What are the reasons for taking a child, a little one, out of play? What do you have to consider to get that child back on the field, return to play? And of course, we know with our youngest and our littlest athletes, when they take a hit, it can be extraordinarily dangerous. So I can't tell you how pleased I am to have with us this morning Casey Cochran. He was the starting QB for the UConn football team. He has pretty much, when you ask him, played football all his life. He's not even sure how many concussions he's had. He totally loves the game of football. But he voluntarily decided that he had had enough hits that it was concerning him and that he had problems from dealing with the concussions from the hits he was taking on the field.
I'm pretty sure I had a football in my crib when I was born. I've played the sport since I was 7, and this past fall I gave it up after our first game against BYU, after I suffered my 12th concussion. In all, I think I've had around 12, maybe more, maybe a little bit less. And after that last one was when I knew it should be my last. I've kind of hidden how many I've had before, but I think this is an appropriate time to talk about it. I'm not ashamed of how many I've had. I'm just worried that more kids like me will end up having that many or more. I think it's time that we talk to young athletes and parents and coaches and let them know that, you know, being hurt and being injured doesn't make you tough to play through it. Injury isn't part of being tough. Where you get toughness in sport is by learning accountability, by coming out every day to practice, by being smart and playing with your teammates. That's where the toughness comes from, not from playing through injury. And after every one, I thought I had to hide them, because my end goal was to play in college. My end goal was to play in the NFL. My end goal was to play to my highest abilities. But I never realized what they could have done to me, what these concussions could have done. Concussions have been something that have set me back, something I've had to work through, something that have really affected me in my life. And I don't want any other kid in the state or in this nation, anyone playing the sport of football, to have to go through something like that, to have to struggle the way I did. It's about informing athletes and parents and coaches that if a kid has a concussion, just hold them out.